All right, today I'm going to show you how you can sharpen your chainsaw chain with a round file. So you want to start by picking the right file size for your chain. This is important. Most chains use either a 532, a 316, or a 732 depending on the pitch. Now you can check your chain markings or the saw manual. I believe some steel chains can also use a 5.2 mil file, but if you don't have the right size laying around, not to worry, you can pick up a field sharpening kit just like this Oregon that I have here from Amazon. Cost me around $15, maybe $20. So clamp the bar, hold the saw steady, make sure the chain has proper tension, and you can move it by hand. Mark a starting tooth with a Sharpie or maybe use a piece of tape so this way you know once you've done a full circle around the chain. Now if you look closely at the top plate of each tooth, most chains have a small stamped line that shows the factory angle. So you want to match your file to that angle. If there's no line, again, check the chain's model number and look it up online. So place the round file in the gullet. Keep it level and push forward through the tooth. Never file in a back and forth motion. You want to do 2 to 5 strokes per tooth, but keep the number of strokes the same on every tooth. Do all the angles on one side of the chain. When you're done, flip the saw over and then do all the angles on the other side of the chain.
Many kits include a file holder, and this will help you hold your file flat when you're going over the chain, and they also have the angle lines on them, which are handy to make sure that you're holding the file at the right angle. What you want to do is line the angle line up with your bar, and then you're basically going to try to hold it parallel during each stroke. Most chains will run a 30-degree angle, but some more aggressive chains may do a 35, although it's a little more rare.
Now next, we're going to use the depth gauge to check these little humps that are in front of each tooth. These actually control how deep the tooth bites. So if they're too high, the chain cuts slow, but if they're too low, the chain bites too much and can actually kick back on you. So use this depth gauge tool, set it on top of the raker, and if the raker sticks up past the slot, file it down with a flat file. This doesn't have to be done every time you sharpen your chain, but it's good to check it maybe every 3 to 5 sharpenings. Always sharpen your chain at the first signs of dust or if it's cutting slow, especially if you accidentally hit dirt or rocks, sharpen it right away. Touching it up often will save you time and keep it cutting clean. It's easier to maintain a sharp saw than it is to resharpen a dull one. Thank you guys so much for watching though. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more real DIY. I'll see you on the next one.